Hello, hello. Welcome to your Monday opportunity to reflect on new intentions and next goals. It's great to be here with you. As we begin to arrive here for our mindfulness practice, please just take a moment to find a comfortable something to seat yourself upon. As you get seated, feel the opportunity to kind of lengthen your spine, broadening your collarbones and sending your shoulders down your back. Letting your hands just land wherever they feel most comfortable, maybe on the tops of your thighs, or even as I have sitting on my desk. And just begin to notice your breath. Give yourself an opportunity to arrive, be here in the present moment. Just continue to let the breath move in and out of the body at the pace that suits you best. In today's mindfulness practice, I want to encourage us to think about change and what that means for us. And I heard a recent podcast that really got me thinking, and it was with a researcher who's written about our immunity to change. And I'm someone who kind of doesn't mind change. I kind of expect it, enjoy it, plan for it. But I do think that there are lots of times when, for all of us, we have really good intentions and goals that are focused toward making a change, whether that's in our personal or professional life. Maybe it's about the research you're doing or you're teaching, or the things that you do with your family, whatever that looks like for you. And it's easy to not get there. And so what I thought was really powerful in the podcast is a couple of questions that might help to refocus our intent. So the first question is, what do you want to change? So that could be anything. And why do you want to make that change? What's your motivation? Maybe you want to get to the gym more often. Maybe you want to make more time for your mindfulness practice. Maybe you are kind of struggling with a little something that doesn't work in a lecture that you're giving, whatever it looks like for you. So what do you want to change and why? What's your motivation? What do you hope to achieve in making the change? This next question, I think, is the most important one, and one that I hadn't really thought of before. And that is, what are the things you are doing, or more importantly, perhaps aren't doing, that work against your goal, that work against your ability to make that change and to be successful in making that change happen? So if we use the example of going to the gym, maybe like me, you've been not well this term. You've had some illnesses on and off, and so you haven't had the energy or felt motivated to go for that daily exercise. What do we do with that, right? So I think by making that list of the things that we are doing to facilitate the change, again, as I said, maybe more importantly, what we aren't doing, or the things that we're doing that are working against us achieving that goal, we can really help to eliminate some space for resetting our intentions and being really mindful and intentional about the things that we are doing to really move ourselves in that direction. So we can't control whether or not we've been sick, but we can be thinking about how we create some space to gradually get back into that practice. While I was sick, I was trying to set aside some time to not exercise, do cardio per se, but to exercise my mind. So it was a great opportunity to reconnect to my mindfulness and meditation practices. And so using those opportunities of the things that we're doing and not doing to really help us move toward that goal, I think can be super powerful. And I hope as you think about your goals for this week, maybe the things that you want to change and why, I encourage you to make that list. What are you doing? What are you not doing? that are preventing you from getting to that goal. By identifying those opportunities, I think there's a great space then for us to start to make some changes in the practices that we're engaging in toward making the change. I hope that makes sense. I'll put a link to the podcast that I listened to in the chat so you can explore more. I hope you have a wonderful work week and good luck making those changes.